All right, friends, welcome back to the Global Intel channel. Tonight, I want to talk to you about why I think the hostage deal and the ceasefire are not in a good place, and this is going to portend eventually a conflict between Iran and Israel. Okay? So, what's going on right now is they were going to do a hostage deal. They had 900 of the Hamas people for 40 of the hostages, preferably women and children. Okay. Well, Hamas came back to them and said, we don't have 40 women and children we can get to right now. So, what does that tell me? What does that tell you? It says to me that basically at this point, the hostages are not around anymore. So, there might be a few, but the vast majority of them are no longer of this earth. If these are elderly people and children, like they're saying, going for this amount of time in tunnels and everything else is really, really hard to keep alive, especially with all the bombing and everything else going on. I mean, I don't see it happening. So now where are we at? Well, the problem now is that there's no leverage for both sides. Israel is had a lot of domestic issues. People saying you've got to free the hostages, and trying and negotiating and offering deals and this and that. But the problem is that now they know, and they might have known for a while. There's no one to save anymore. Hostages are gone. Now, that means that at this point, there's nothing to talk about. And it's really going to motivate, especially the people whose loved ones were taken, a real act of revenge. They want the Hamas entity removed from their country. And, people say, well, Gaza is its own country. And you know what? That probably should have been talked about and negotiated a long time ago. And we're well beyond it now. And now we're at the point where I can see retaliatory strikes and eventually a attack on one or the other. Now, my worry is that Israel is going to attack first. Again, they've got no reason to hold back. The gloves will come off, and they're going to, go at it in a way that, I mean, it's on like Donkey Kong. They're practicing too, from what I understand. They're practicing strikes and everything else going on in the in Israel, practicing attacks on Iran. So now what that means is that at some point in the not so distant future, like this week, Israel is probably going to hit Iran. Iran proxies are probably going to hit Israel, maybe before, maybe after, and everything is going to just go sideways. How from here it stays within a relative calm and nobody reacts and nothing happens, I don't know. I don't know how that happens. The Israelis are too hot-headed and angry at all this. The Iranians are, Iran itself, the country and its political leadership probably would show restraint, but the problem is they employ so many hardcore believers in this whole thing that they're not going to be able to appease them unless there's some kind of retaliatory, preemptive, whatever kind of strike that happens. That's where we're at. And it's just a matter of time. So no hostages means no leverage. No leverage means gloves are off. Gloves are off means that they're going to go and someone's going to throw down. And it's going to be hardcore. So I worry, to be honest with you folks. I worry that this week we're going to see an escalation to the next level in this thing, especially if it is true, and I hope it's not, that the hostages are no longer with us. I hope that they are with us. I hope they're somewhere and they find them and they get them back home. But at this point, Hamas not even being able to cobble that together, that is a major problem. And how Israel reacts, I think we all know what's going to happen. They're going to throw down. All right, friends. Tell me your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for visiting the Global Intel channel. Tell people about it. Get people on board, and you know what to do. And we are going to keep pushing along. So God bless you all. Thank you so much. Global Intel channel out.